Okay, so great news. If you're looking to buy a house, you've been painfully aware of the interest rates and where they're at. Really good news is they've dropped below 7% now, and as of today, they're at 6.85%. So that means a variety of things. One, it means their homes are going to be a little bit more affordable just because the rates are lower. So that's great news. And we're also expecting them to continue to go down as the year goes on. Obviously, we're going to see some fluctuation, whether that be up or down as we go. But generally, later on this year, we're expecting them to continue to go down more. Now, that's a two-edged sword. The other side of that is, while that makes homes more affordable, it makes homes more affordable for you, but it also makes homes more affordable for everyone else. And so with that, demand is probably going to be picking up some, especially as time goes on and rates go down even more, because then more people are just going to be able to qualify for the home they want. And so with that, that's going to cause two things to happen. One, prices will go up just because there's more demand. And two, your experience of buying a home will be a little bit differently. Right now, it's more like, it's not as intense. You get more as a buyer right now. You get to negotiate harder than you will when there's more demand. You will have less leverage just because the seller is going to have more options. So you want to kind of like decide what kind of experience you want. If you want to have an experience where you're more in control during the negotiations, it'd be better to buy sooner when rates are a little bit higher and just refinance down the road. But if you're more concerned about affordability and like getting the right house, then you might just wait till later. Then when the rates are a little bit lower, you can afford a little bit more. But with that, you'll be giving up that experience of having more, power in negotiations. And later you'll have less power. So of course we can work with either way. We went through the the market during COVID where buyers had very little power while they were trying to negotiate for a house, and you just had to you worked with it, you worked with what you had, and you bought the house if you could. And the people who bought the house were so lucky because it captured so much appreciation. So it all goes back to the principle of there's no perfect time to buy a house, because there really isn't. There's only the time where you are able to buy a house. The best time was 20 years ago, and 20 years from now, the best time will have been today. So you just gotta work with what you have and work with your own situation. The main difference that you will feel as far as like seasonality goes is during the holiday season, there will be generally less demand and also less houses on the market, which means you will again have more leverage in negotiations than otherwise. So there will be less options. But if you're okay with there being less options, you can take advantage of the market not being as strong for sellers and being more in your favor as a buyer. That will be offset this year likely, as rates will likely be a little bit lower. But you'll still have more leverage than you would otherwise with how low rates are hopefully gonna go. So if you're thinking of buying or selling and you just need to talk it through, see what would be the best scenario for you for when you would like to enter the market, go ahead and give me a call, text me, email me, anything, and we'll work on making it happen for you. Talk soon.